This one, that one. Dirty. Make sure everything is looking pretty decent. I think we're good to go. Get that out of the way. Stuff that you gotta do before you do a video. Man. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about GoPros. Obviously, I will be talking about GoPros. All right. This is a little smudge and dirt. Gotta quit eating at my desk. We're good to go. I think we're good to go. Yo, everybody. Hey, Simon here with Aim High Photography. Hey, guys, I got me a new toy in stock. Let's get right to it. Boom. Guys, it is my new ND filters for my GoPro Hero 13s. Guys, you guys know I am a big fan of GoPro. Guys, I got so many of them. Let me show you how many GoPros I have. Check this out, guys. Look at this. Look. All GoPros, guys. I'm a big fan of GoPro. You just can't go wrong with them. I do a lot of multicam videos and stuff like that. I use my GoPros for it. It has time code sync. I love it. It is great. So, I mean, these are all GoPro Hero 13s. This is one that I have for the Volta. And I'm just doing some, walking around. It has a DJI mic on it. I mean, guys, look, all these are 13s. 13s. Here's one when I'm working. I got one for my chest. A whole bunch of GoPro 13s. I love them. All of my cameras have a GoPro mounted on top of it. My Nikon Z9 has one on top of it. I got my Nikon Z8 over here, which is shooting this shot here. This is my Nikon Z8. I'm using the 85 1.2 lens. But yeah, it has a GoPro on top of it. My son on his Nikon ZF, he has a GoPro 13 on top of his. I love getting videos while I'm taking pictures. But guys, yeah, this is the ND filter for my GoPro. And the reason I got it, I haven't been using it. I really didn't want to add something to, sometimes you just want to keep things really simple, right? It's just something else I have to, now deal with, because you can't just turn on the GoPro and just press record and just get the footage. To me, honestly, it was fine, but I wanted to see if I can tell a difference between having a ND filter on it. Whenever I shoot video with my my Nikon cameras, whether it's the ZF, whether it's the Z8 or 9, I use the ND filter, Polar Pro ND filter, 2 to 5 stop. I love it. So do I need one for the GoPro? I mean, the GoPro, really, you just turn it on? They got this thing tucked in here. Seriously? Oh, wow, I didn't even, oh, look at this. Look. Guys, look at this. It has 4 ND filters on it. A 4, 8, 16, and a 32, I believe. Yeah, so depending on the intensity of the sun, whether you got some, whether it's full blast sun, whether you got some clouds or stuff like that. Let me just grab a 8. Let's just be safe. Let me grab an 8 ND filter, right? Let me grab the 8. Let me see if it'll, come on, focus, get out of the way. Yeah. Let's grab the 8. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on. We're gonna put it on this one here. Well, this one, I usually like I have a dedicated one for ND filter, but that's okay. We're gonna just, for the sake of the video, we're just gonna take this one off, all right? All right, I saw that, it's just a little twist, all right? And it popped off, all right? So I'm gonna put this off to the side, grab this one, here's the 8, and it has a little blue dot, y'all see that, which will match this blue dot here, okay? So I want to line those up prior to putting it on. Push that over and twist. Okay, cool. All right, so you got the ND8 and you got the GoPro 13, which lines up. All right, so let's just turn it on. Let's just see. This is either going to be a bad idea or a good idea. All right, so it's recognizing automatically that I have an ND8 on here. Your GoPro can suggest the best ND filter for your shot. An up and down arrow tells you which filter to try, but you can use any one you like, okay? So yeah, you're gonna get an up and down arrow to tell you. All right, cool. So right now, there's a down arrow. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see at the very top, there's a down arrow on the ND. So is it telling me to go down? It looks like it. According to the settings, which I haven't even adjusted the shutter speed. All I did was put it on here. So for the sake of it, I just wanna see what's gonna happen when I go down on that ND like it's telling me to do, okay? So let's switch it out. Let's adjust the shutter speed, ND8. Let's adjust the shutter speed. So let's see if I can go over here to my shutter. So guys, what I just did, I adjusted my shutter speed to match the frame rate. So I'm shooting at 1080, 60 frames per second. So your shutter speed should be double your frame rate. So I'm shooting at 60. That means my shutter needs to be at 120, which it is. Right now it's telling me that my ND filter is great for this setting. Okay, so if my shutter speed was off, depending on which ND filter I have, I'm gonna have to swap it out, okay? So just remember that whatever your frame rate is, your shutter speed should be double. So if you shoot in, whether it's 1080 at 60 frames per second, you know, you need to be at 120. If you shoot at 4K 60, 120. If you shoot at 4K 30, it needs to be at 60 on your shutter speed, okay? Shutter speed is double the frame rate. Okay, guys, just remember that. All right. So yeah, right now it's telling me that this ND filter is good to go. So cool. So what I would have to do is go outside and actually, you know, have it exposed for the outside. This is exposed for, you know, my room right now. So yeah, that's how that works. So we're going to give this a try. Not that I need it, but I just want to see how it does. So guys, stay tuned for the next video, and I'm going to get you some shots of the GoPro Hero 13 with the new ND filter on it, guys. All right. Yeah, that's how it looks. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. But guys, that is it. Please comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to get you some sample footage of my GoPro Hero 13 with the ND filter, just to see if we can get some nice footage. All right. Yeah, that's it. Send me an Aim High Photography. I'm out. Yo, yo, yo. Got these out of the box. Nice little case too. I'm out.